Hey everyone, Suntino Guy here, bringing you back another video of Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, we went through a multitude of tutorials, did a horrible bio explanation of all three of the starters. I bet that's not the last of it. And we got our ace Pokemon, or my ace Pokemon, Charmander, Ace the Charmander. In today's episode, I got a little bit more tutorial before we move on. So we go into our name, Paul, or whatever you call yourselves. Here we have trainer card. My ID number is 49208. So far I only know one use for ID number. We have money of 3080. Time is just like how long you have been playing this game. Badges we'll get into later. You press A again, this stuff is mostly used for multiplayer. Turn to the Pokeballs down there, we'll get to that eventually. Like, later on, eventually. So let's step into Route 1. There are two new Pokemon here. There are Pidgey, we'll just wait until the... Oh, here we go. Here we have Pidgey, a normal flying type Pokemon. Normal type, flying type Pokemon are weak against rock, electric. Man, I gotta keep looking over them. Bum bum bum. Okay, we're gonna use Pidgey on. Like I said before, we're only going to be seeing the stats of the final evolution. So Pidgey is a Pidgey is a normal flying with the weakness of electric, ice, and rock, with a resistance to bug and an immunity to ground. The final evolution stats are 83 in HP, attack of 80, defense of 75, special attack of 70, special defense of 70, and a speed of 101. Making him 1 point higher than Charizard's speed. But of course, I'm not going to use him, though Charmander does need the experience. So I had to make sure to remember to keep telling myself that Charmander cannot be above 14. Let's see, can we get the next Pokemon out? And while we're doing that, there we go. Ratatou, the early rodent Pokemon. Let's see, is that what it's called? Okay, never mind, it's called the mouse Pokemon, but there's a reason why people call it the early rodent Pokemon. Ratatou is a pure normal type with only a weakness to fighting and a resistance to ghost. Normal types are basically kind of like your standard typing. They have no weaknesses only besides the fighting type. Like I said, resistance to ghosts, but we'll get there eventually. Final evolution stats are HP of 55, an attack of 81, defense of 60, special attack of 50, special defense of 70, and a speed of 97. So that is... Ratatou is for like early game it's really good, but I'll probably say it's after the maybe Misty or Lieutenant Surge, when we get there of course, Ratatou starts to slow down. There are much better normal type Pokemon than Ratatou can ever be. I did actually use a Raticate once in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Oh, by the way, if anyone does ask, will I ever do a Let's Play of those two games? Heck no, I don't like those games at all. What do you say? Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's a part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. We have obtained a potion. I'll get to those later, when I get more items. Or when we get to the store, at least. I'm actually going to just simply not show up every battle, wild battle. Only time we'll be seeing the wild battles are for Pokemon we have not seen and for team members. So yep, I'll see you all in a bit. Okay, during that battle I did not realize that Charmander had Ember even though he's level 7 now. So going back into the known moves, Ember is a 40 power fire type move. The foe is attacked with a small flame, the foe may suffer a burn. It's though, however, a small percentage. I think maybe a 10 or 15, maybe possibly 20. Future me, per usual, do your thing. Excuse me. So, here's another thing. Here's another tutorial. Based on your Pokemon's type, so for example, Charmander here, who's a fire type, if you also have a fire type move on Charmander, he gets a attack bonus based on that type. So if you have a fire type move on a fire Pokemon, it's going to do more damage than usual. And that's the thing with all. So I think that's all 17 types here. You gotta remember, fairy type was not a thing back then. What do you say? See these ledges? See these ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Sure. And during that off battle, Charmander grew up to level 8. Also, another thing I'm going to mention, I'm going to have to use Charmander's move pool as a, well, if I can even copy it. Based off level, certain levels, for example, when Charmander was level 7, he learned the attack Ember. At certain levels, some Pokemon will learn new attacks. So that's a thing right there. I should have mentioned that before, during our first battle. So here we are at Cerulean City. Before I do any more tutorials, let's go up here real quick. Oh, Grandpa. Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. I'm so sorry he hasn't had his coffee yet. I absolutely forbid you from going through here. This is private property, you son of a gun. Sure. Big jerk. So anyway, going through the tutorial again. Here we have the Pokemon Center. This is a place where you can go off and heal your Pokemon by simply talking to Nurse Joy. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon back to perfect health? Well, I'm just giving her almost a guy's voice. Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Thank you for waiting. We have restored your full health. Hope to see you again. You can use this as many times as you want. If you're doing some training on your own and you're low on HP or low on battle point BP, just come here. Heal your Pokemon. This here is the PC. The PC here is used to hold your items. So here we can withdraw and deposit items. Right here it's useless. I don't know much about the mailbox. Next up is someone's PC. This is here where we can store our Pokemon. Like withdraw Pokemon, deposit Pokemon, move items. So there's not much for me to explain until later. I'll show it up eventually. Up here, if you oh, it's not ready yet. Okay, we'll come back here later then. Yeah, I should have thought that I don't have the Pokédex yet. Of course, obviously enough. Right here is where we're supposed to actually go, is the Pokemart. Hey, you came from Pallet Town. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Paul received Oak's Package. We'll call it a package. Okay, thanks. Please say hi to Professor Oak for me too. Okay, I guess we won't be doing audio tutorial for a while. Or by a few minutes. Oh, my ear's itchy. So there's nothing else we can do right there now, so let's just move on back to Route 1. Of course, like that guy down there says, you can simply jump off ledges, but only from the above them. So like this, for example, I can jump from above them, but I can't jump from below. This is basically a best way to avoid wild battles, basically, encounters. Oof, I got away with that, getting that tall grass. Oh, Pa! Oh, Pa, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Pa delivered Oak's parcel. Or package. Ah, it's a custom Pokeballs. Pokeballs. I had an order, thank you. Gramps. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Alright, I have a request for you too. On the desk here is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you have seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Pa, in blue, take these with you. Pa received the Pokédex from Professor Oak. You can't just detail data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain completed data. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Pa received 5 Pokeballs. Pa put the Pokeballs in the Pokeballs pocket. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's a fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a completed guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old, I just can't get the job done anymore, like I used to. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you lazy guns! You two, move! This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history! Alright, Gramps, it's up. Leave it all to me. Well, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map. I'll borrow a town map from my sister. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Paul. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Smell you later, losers. Ah, the good old days. I really miss those. Rivals were just a bunch of jerks. Moving on. Oh wait, let's see what Professor Oak has to say. Pokemon around the world wait for you, Paul. Also, if you're wondering about poor Bulbasaur here, he shall be missed. In the manga of Pokemon, I think it was Pokemon Adventures Red, there's another character named Green. She's basically the female if you chose the girl. She would, I guess, get Bulbasaur. I believe. I don't actually remember for sure. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I study as Professor Oak's aide. I'll be seeing you soon. I study Pokemon as a Professor Oak's aide. Oh gosh, he has 2 aides. Run! I gotta get out of this town. I don't think I'll ever come back. Forgive me, Mother. I must leave. Let's go into Daisy's house real quick. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Paul received a town map from Daisy. Paul put the town map in his key items pocket. Don't worry, I'll get into the thing later. I'm just going to go ahead and skip to Viridian City, so I'll see you all in a few... For you all, it'll be a few seconds. For me, it'll probably be a minute or two, so see ya. Okay, hey everyone, I'm back. Off screen, I captured 2 Pokemon. I, of course, captured the Pidgey with a bashful nature. Some natures are not as useful. Bashful is one of the few natures that gives you no increase or decrease in stats. So if you're looking for a good nature for that Pokemon, then these lesser natures are also useful. Of course, I call Ratatou, who's a hardy nature. And no, I will not be using them on the team. So now I can get into more tutorials. So first up, going back to the PC from episode 1. This here is the PC storage. There's a total of, what was it? 14 boxes. So we're going to move both Pidgey and Ratatou. I don't need them. Well, somewhat need them. I'm going to be randomly capturing a total of 50 or 60 Pokemon. You would need that many for a importance, which won't be a thing until after game. Can't wait to do all that. So anyway, that's basically all the PC has to offer. Like I said before, withdrawal and deposit are kind of like what I was just doing with Pidgey and oh, I never bothered talking about items. Held items. Whoops. Okay, next up is the Pokemart. Oh wait, what? Hi there, may I help you? Okay, I don't know if I accidentally pressed B in it. So anyway, right here in the Pokemart is here where you can buy items. We got stuff like Pokeballs, potions, antidotes, and paralyzed heals. I do believe there is a school though. So I'm gonna restock on some Pokeballs. But I'm gonna be too obsessive. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna get 13 Pokeballs. I'm gonna buy 2 antidotes. And 3 paralyzed heals. Oh yeah, and an extra potion. And I'm already poor again. Great. See, I believe, is this the school? Aha, here we are. More tutorials, I know. The blackboard lists Pokemon status problems during battles. Which topic do you want to read? We're going to read all 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do all 5. Sleep. A Pokemon can attack if it's asleep. Pokemon will stay asleep even after battles. Use Awakening to awaken one from sleep. Poison. When poison in a Pokemon's health steadily drops, poison lingers after battles. Use an antidote to cure poison. Unlike how it is now where that's no longer a thing. Paralyzed. Paralyzed reduces speed and may prevent the Pokemon from moving. Paralyzed remains after battles. Use Paralyzed Heal for treatment. Burn. A burn reduces attack power and also causes ongoing HP loss. A burn remains after a battle. Use Burn Heal to cure a Pokemon. You know what I mean. Freeze. Or frozen. A frozen Pokemon becomes helpless. It stays frozen even after the battle ends. Use Ice Heals to thaw out the suffering Pokemon. And that's about it. Those 5 stats will become to importance. Somewhat. Let's see. I'm gonna go back there later. And guess what? More tutorials! Hooray! Well now, I have bought coffee and that's what I need to get going. What? What? Is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Be a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a wild Pokemon? I suppose I better show you then. And the old man bows a Weedle. This is basically as simple as anything else. This just shows you how to capture a Pokemon. Of course, I can easily do that tutorial myself. And without doing much, he caught the Weedle. He's always going to capture the Weedle. I've never once seen break out. There, now tell me what... Now, there now, tell me. That was educational, was it not? And here, take this too. I obtained the Teachy TV. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. It's basically more tutorials. I actually do enjoy watching it though. But there's really no point in me showing it, since you're already, of course, watching me doing all that stuff as well. Got Potion. Oh, that's right, back to items. One tutorial, that's another for me, gosh. So, Pokeballs. So here we have the Pokeball item slot. Actually, let's go back here. Here we have the item slot. Items like potions, antidotes, paralyzed heals, etc. will all be in here. Some items are used. These are one-time only items. So after you use one, you use basically that item. Some of these items can also be held items, but none of these items are going to really show that example off. Here we have key items. These items here are infinite. It would be, plus they're used for the story, or some other stuff, like the town map. The good old classic days of Kanto. Have I missed you? Even though I started out with Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. So our goal right now is to head to Pewter City. And of course, we got lots of stuff to do. But anyway, let's actually, that'll be it for today's episode. So next time on Pokemon, we'll be going into Viridian Forest and getting our first team member there. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share, like, subscribe if you want to. Make sure to always wear your face mask, stay socially distant, and get vaccinated the best you can. I'll see you all later. Peace. Brick, ice,